各位好，我係 Yoyo。Hello everyone, this is Yoyo speaking. 今日係第13課。Today is our lesson 13. We'll be talking about adjectives and descriptions. Like verbs and verb phrases, adjectives also have some grammar points which are pretty different from English. So let's go and see them one by one. 第一個, the first one is the usage of this character, ge. This can be used after both people or things to say someone or something has some belongings. For example, when we say Lily ge, it means Lily's. When you want to say Lily's book, 你可以講, you can say Lily get 書 Lily get 書 When you want to say mom's purse, 你可以講, you can say 媽媽嘅銀包媽媽嘅銀包 So here is a table. I listed all the get phrases with pronouns. So let's go through from the very beginning to the very end.
我嘅你嘅佢嘅我哋嘅你哋嘅佢哋嘅
好，我哋睇下形容詞。Let's see adjectives one by one. 佢好靚 This sentence means she is very nice looking. And to describe someone or something, usually we use 好, which means very, before the descriptions. In Cantonese, no is MR is needed before you say the description. Here is the comparison. In English or some other Western languages, the structure is like this. She is very pretty. You have to say is before you say very pretty. But in Cantonese, the structure is she very pretty. No is. Alright? So this is a very big difference. 靚 is nice looking, can be used to describe both male and female. So when you call strangers, when you don't know someone's name, you can just say 靚女或者 or 靚仔女 means girl or women, and 仔 means boys or gentlemen. 佢嘅身材好好 Ge is z, and 佢嘅 means his or her. 身材 is the body shape. 好 very good. So again, no is MR before you describe. 主人嘅招待好熱情 主人嘅招待好熱情 主人 is the owner, usually is the house owner or host. 嘅 hosts or owners. 熱情 means passionate, and 招待 means treating. The things that you do when you treat people or treating guests. And in Cantonese, verb phrases and nouns are the same. 招待 can be treat, the action, or it can be treating the noun, like doing in English. So in English, usually to change an action into a noun or an event, you need to add ing, but in Cantonese, these two can be switched whenever you want without adding anything. So when describing something from someone, get can sometimes be omitted. Here, we can also say 主人招待好熱情。主人招待好熱情。Because 招待 treating belongs to the owner. It is the action from the owner. So sometimes for easier communication and to save time, get is omitted, which is also correct in Cantonese. And before we talked about get after nouns or some people to say what belongings they have. And when describing something from someone, get can be omitted. So let's see some more examples. 佢嘅經驗比較豐富。佢嘅經驗比較豐富。經驗 is experience. 比較 is quite. His experience is quite rich. Because 經驗 experience is the thing from him. So when something belongs to someone, like the knowledge, the experience, or the things he's doing, we can also omit get. 佢經驗比較豐富。佢經驗比較豐富。And there are phrases that can omit get. Apart from the things we said, a certain events or something that belongs to someone, we have some fixed phrases, things regarding family, family member, company, colleagues, school or university, classmates, alumni. These phrases we can always omit get. So please listen to the audio and see them one by one. Try to recite if you can.
我嘅公司，我公司。你嘅同事，你同事。你嘅老闆，你老闆。你嘅客戶，你客戶。佢嘅屋企人，佢屋企人。我哋嘅媽媽，我哋媽媽。你哋嘅學校，你哋學校。佢哋嘅同學，佢哋同學。
Apart from the adjective phrases we learned just now, here we have some tables with some nice pictures. These are the antonyms and synonyms. Most of them are synonyms, so you can listen to our audio and try to recite the table. All of the adjectives here listed are very frequently used, so you will use them and hear them a lot in daily Cantonese conversations. 一個一個聽 Listen to them one by one.
凍熱凍熱多少多少大細大細大隻大隻乾淨污糟乾淨污糟平貴平貴忙懶忙懶快 慢、快、慢、美、醜、美、醜、肥、瘦、肥、瘦、輕、重、輕、重、遠、近、遠、近、醒目、醒目、戇鳩、戇鳩、長、短、長、短、高、矮、高、矮。
Now, another good news for you guys is that adjectives and adverbs can also be switched to each other without changing their forms. Okay, so let's see how we use adverbs to modify verbs. Here is the structure. Verb followed by 得 followed by 好 which means very, but this can be augmented, then followed by the adjective. For example, I want to say run very fast. 跑得好快，跑得好快。If you don't want to say run very fast, you just want to say run fast, then we say 跑得快，跑得快。好 very can always be omitted. That's why I used parentheses. 買得好多，買得好多 bought a lot. 整理得好整齊，整理得好整齊 sort or organized very neatly. Another way is to change the modification into negation. This is also very easy. Before the adjective, we just need to add which means not, and that's it. 譬如 for example, 理解得唔好，理解得唔好。理解 is to understand. 唔好 not good. But as it's an adjective, we need to change that into adverb to modify the verb. Then we just need to add 得 but it's negation, not affirmation. 講得唔好，講得唔好。Speak not very well. 瞓得唔夠，瞓得唔夠。Sleep not enough. 睇得唔清楚，睇得唔清楚 see not clearly. The sentences we learned in previous two slides are usually the structure for verbs that do not carry any nouns. But when verbs are carrying some nouns, then the structure is a bit different. So here is the structure. We have to repeat the verb one more time. We have verb followed by the noun. If you have the noun here, then you have to say the verb again. Then the rest are the same. 得 then followed by 好 very if you need that. Finally, adjective. Now we have a table, so let me give you some examples. The first phrase is 飲酒，飲酒。飲 is to drink, 酒 means alcohol. So we have to repeat the verb once again before we say 得好多. We have to say 飲 drink once again. 飲酒飲得好多飲酒飲得好多 means drink alcohol very much. 下一個 next one, 返工 means get back to work, but for translation we just say work. However, in fact, 工 is the noun following 返 get back. So 返工返得好攰返工返得好攰 means worked very tiredly or worked exhaustedly. 瞓覺 means do sleep or sleep. The second character is the noun carried by first verb. So we have to repeat 瞓 before we say 耐 which means long time. 瞓覺瞓得好耐瞓覺瞓得好耐 Okay, that's it for today. Today's grammar might be a bit too much for you, but no worries because it's a video lesson, so you can just get back to the very beginning then watch till the very end. Pay attention to the following things. First is that for description, we don't need is, MR in Cantonese. And adjective and adverbs can be switched to each other without changing the adjective itself. We need the to modify the verb and then change the adjective into an adverb. For negation, you use the, then following by the description. If the verb carries any noun, then you have to repeat the verb before the modification. 好，今日就學咁多。That's all for my sharing for today, and thank you guys for coming again.